Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And Martinez! Goal! Inter! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention.
He's having a shot! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Vlahovic. And here's Martinez!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vlahovic receives it in a good position here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nedved. Now Roberto Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Baggio. And that interception was most necessary. Costa Curta. Over to the left. He's in a great position here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Schneider is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Baggio! Goal! Inter! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that is a little undercooked. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram. Nedved. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? Taken back almost at once. Tries a shot! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstance.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Schneider. Back towards the middle. Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Goes looking wide. goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Vlahovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Baggio. Baggio powering forward here. Barella, who's set up one goal so far, and it's made its way to him. Tries to play it through, floated through. Oh, robust challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's burst through. Shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Kvaratskhelia can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Thuram. Cannavaro. Tonali. Roberto Baggio. And it's Nedved. He's through here. Good read, needed to be. McTominay. Good ball, good take. Now it's Vlahovic, and he shoots! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Now it's Schneider. Roberto Baggio. Played through into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Look at the space here. Vlahovic! Well, Kvaratskhelia! And they've got rid. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Cannavaro. And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest...
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Baggio. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's a shade optimistic. Kone gets it clear. And it's Tonali. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Rafael Leao looking to get on the end of this. McTominay. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Adriano. Roberto. Good chance here! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cannavaro. No way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think
Roberto Baggio! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Oh, good spread. That has ended up in no man's land. Tonali. And it's Snyder. And the shot's on here. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thuram. Roberto Baggio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's got a side of... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. A probing pass. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the...
And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
And the action is back on the way.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score, the manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
McTominay cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away. Oh, they could be caught out here! Now who's going to be... And Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tonali, some resolute defending there. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Inter Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropped.
Tries from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Tonali, and it's Schneider. And the pass is intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's worked it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Baggio, and this is Adriano.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Baggio. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Como. Number 13, Zaniolo. Number 18, Leão.
Lovely. Adriano! It's a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. Decent chance! Oh yes, it's there! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the... And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Fernando Torres, he's had a shot! In for the pieces! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. That is ended up in no man's land. Chelsea are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Madueke. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Oh, important interception. Lampard. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Iraq grabbed the... and Torres! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass somewhat off target. Lampard. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Lampard. Can he get it through? That pass has been well intercepted. Madueke. Palmer. Well, that has not gone well. Makaleli. Cucurella. And it's Lampard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Iraq clearly didn't help themselves.
Goes for goal! There was plenty of power on that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Chelsea are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to...
Tries a shot! Goal! goal! And they get themselves in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Chelsea go into the lead. Played into space out wide. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness. And the finish! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Palmer on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And it's Lampard. Lampard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been... and the shot! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So much time and space here. He can get that clear. Now it's DiMarco. Here comes the cross. Check deals with that, nice and simple. That's a good run he's making there. Shot could be on. This looks promising. Haaland. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yamal. He is through here. It's a good-looking delivery. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. 2 fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Just 5 minutes remaining now. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And this is Messi.
There will be 5
He has a look, and Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
5 minutes to add. And it's James. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, we're on the way.
Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation.
He's gone for goal. It's their first effort on goal.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. That's a little off target. Kvaratskhelia and Darren Fletcher. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's well spotted. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's shifting through the gears here. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Goulet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played out towards the right wing. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's been slipped through. And can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Iraq have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Foden. Palmer. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball! Kvaratskhelia! Puyol with the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Cucurella. He's in a great position. And the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Iraq leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries to play it through. Lampard. In by Lampard. That's a decent clearance. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Szoboszlai. Gently done. Now it's Bale. Darren Fletcher. No, that's been intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Kvaratskhelia! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Lampard. That's a shade optimistic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's going for goal! Kvaratskhelia! That is fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Great vision. Goulet. Makaleli. Played into space. And he welcomes it in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Van Dijk. No outsmarting him this time. And it's Fletcher. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That's going in strongly.
Palmer. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe! Szoboszlai spots it and intercepts. Iraq can consider themselves just about safe now. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Foden. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good-looking ball. There won't be another chance after this one. And that will be the final act. Iraq can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Strong running down that left flank. Can he get onto this? Good read, needed to be. And it's hoisted clear.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerials.
Drogba! There it is! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as important. Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here! And that's gone loose. Palmer. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lovely. Great chance! It's there! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now he's got space here. Now it's Madueke. And it's Palmer. Plays a sharp little ball here. Check.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zico picks it up out wide. Adebayo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chalobah. And it's James. Chelsea are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that's well seen too. Gerrard, a player so deserved. Tries from a long way out. Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. A probing pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Neto. Just eases him off the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And the pass is intercepted. It's a searching pass. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Check claims comfortably. James. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. For Palmer. Chalobah. Now, can they get him away? It's Drogba! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Threads one in. Palmer is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Adams. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Mbappe is onto this. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Zico. That's a delicate pass. Oh, well played, well played. That's a pretty loose pass. McTominay. And here's Haaland! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Coming on to replace him is number 45, Nkunku.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Haaland receives it in a wide position. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold it.
He's having a go! Well, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, it's hit the post! And that's caused a worry or two.
Substitution.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Well, there's the clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. George. He's picked his way through.
4 added minutes has
We
been
are
indicated.
into stoppage time. He steps in and that's the end of that. Lampard. Nkunku. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart.
And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And for all that are here today,
Your
we are
reflections
glad
then,
to
Jim?
inform you that
Well, the
tickets
way
for
the
next
manager has
game
stormed
are
down the
now
tunnel
available on
lends
general
itself
sale.
to...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear enough, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement's really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Stood up well to him there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that looks a decent ball. David Villa receives it in a wide position. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Torres. Short changes him with that pass. He can run onto that. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Threads one in. Makalele calmly anticipates. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Roll! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Looking for the run. Madueke could try cutting inside here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. Caceres makes the interception. Timber. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. David Villa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saliba. Caceres. That's a cute ball. And the ball is out of play.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game to life sooner rather than later.
Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. That's rather hopeful. Now it's Pod, and the shot! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Adrabayo. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Pedro Neto. Coming on to replace him is...
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Substitutions taking place.
And no, that was never going to be hit.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Lampard gets it clear. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely feet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, easy pickings there. Raul is onto this. Raul. That is lovely. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Palmer. Coming on the field. Number 20. Number 14.
James.
Dewsbury Hall. Substitution
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It'll be a throw-in. It's a searching pass. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. James. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bale. Well, that pass isn't the best.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Done delicately. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. He's having a shot! There's a goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
João Neves looking for options for movement. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. David Villa.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the...
Vinicius Junior!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Soboslai, crosses it in. Oh, tries a shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And this is Bale. Well, that has not gone well. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Nkunku. João Neves kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Palmer. Oh, good read. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
And a chance! And that is wildly off target. Puyol. And it's Palmer. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Palmer attempts a clearance. He's gone for goal! Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul. Chance! Yes! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Palmer. Coming on to replace
We have
him
got
is
changes here from
number
both sides, in
14,
fact.
Ødegaard.
Barcelona get
Substitution
themselves
taking
back
place.
into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pedro Neto.
Well, that's certain.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Szoboszlai. Oh, sweet feet. He's going for goal. Bastoni gets it clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Bale. Played out towards the right wing. Pass is just off target. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Cáceres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So shapes to shoot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Szoboszlai with the clearance.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Adarabioyo promptly onto that, and that is that. Szoboszlai. Oh, this is a very good run. It's a pretty loose pass. Good take, and is he in? And he's straight offside. Szoboszlai. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. And it's Cáceres.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's tidy. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Four extra minutes added on. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So it's down to business here.
Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south.
Mbappe! Off the post!
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run, but that has not gone well. Goulet. And Puyol. And it's Soboslai. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Goes for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goulet has got himself a free kick.
No second thought, a straight red card.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Puyol. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Pedro Neto, can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Soboslai. Goulet. Nicely weighted ball.
He's in space and looking for option.
It's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Pedro Neto.
He's picked his way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Decent chance!
Vinicius Junior.
And that's gone loose.
Ball's gone out of play.
Palmer. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, the ball's gone astray. Here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Palmer. No way through. Great vision. And that's a... Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
This is the perfect example of how to play where the man...
Big chance! They want to be... Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Caceres. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Really well played, he read that perfectly.
Diogo Costa. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roll! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Goal! After 52 minutes is...
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Makalele goes sliding in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Caceres. Now Saliba. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shoots! Oh, here we... This time, surely! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. Bale duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And that's a throw-in. Puyol gets rid without sophistication. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitutions taking place.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That is a crunching tackle. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Soboslai takes a shot! That's another chance! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The goal scorer.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe could try cutting inside here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chips it through. Diogo Costa tries to clear.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's...
There could be trouble here. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. Oh, it's come loose. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken long, and that's going to be a booking. James. Not the most convincing of passes. Tries to pass it through. And he's surging through. And he's in on goal. Samaxa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? There it is! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
James, and he's gone long. And no, that was never going to make it. Palmer finds himself offside. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that is a little undercooked.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's James. And he welcomes it in. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Inter really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Now it's Foden, and he managed to get free.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Messi. Messi is flagged offside. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Scholes looking to penetrate opposition lines. Torres aimed beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now, can't get him away. No way through. Foden. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Has been indicated.
Kvaratskhelia received position. Oh, good read. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Kukçu. Lampard plays it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, good take in a good area. And a chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan, just about within shooting range. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cannavaro clears. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good-looking ball. Lampard looking to play him in. He's through here. He is through here. Real chance! Messi looking for options for movement. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Caught offside that time. Knocks it into space. That's the keeper's ball. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Great vision. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot. Oh, it's hit the post. And smartly reclaimed. Inter Milan desperately searching for the winner here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Swept in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Scholes. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Fernando Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please turn your attention to
Your
the
final
screen
thoughts,
for
Jim?
information
Well, neither
provided
side
by
could
the
get over the
local
line
police.
here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very...
It's Silva! Palmer. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cleared away.
And it's Makalele. Pressure coming in from all... Big chance!
And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Darren Fletcher tries to play it through. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Timber.
Nice control. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Timber. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Caceres. Vinicius Junior. Driving forward. Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior! A finish of true class! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse, mercilessly... And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
Substitution for Ghana, number 27, Rafa Silva. Coming on the field is number 22.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mbappe shoots! And Fletcher! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, they can break here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is ended up in no man's land. Makaleli. Almost an hour gone. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Vinny takes a shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Terrific save by Abbiati. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Vinicius Junior! That is decidedly lacking. Mendes picks it up from the goal kick. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Quality ball. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ghana needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Steaming. There's the shot! And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 6, Mohamed Salah. Number 11, Bale.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ghana really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Palmer! Here comes another cross. Just 5 minutes left. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pedri. Now it's Palmer. Over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba plays it long. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
And that is as far as it goes. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Bout of passing here. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Palmer. Drogba. It's Drogba! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that'll be a goal kick. Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this? Caceres calmly anticipates. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a promising position. And again! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Chelsea go into the... has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Timber. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Shot could be on. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
James. Palmer. And here's Drogba. Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Cucurella. Now it's Lampard. Palmer. And here's Drogba. And it's Drogba! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Adrabayo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so...
Tries from a long way out. And this is Torres. And he cuts out the supply.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! They've done it! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming. Oh, he's been caught napping. Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way, goes for a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Hazard. Number 21, Fernando Torres.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Number 8, Soboslai. Number 20, Mbappe.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Searching pass he's played there. Can he get it through? And it's Lampard. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard does really well there. He is strong. He won't be happy with that one. Chance, surely! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's Drogba! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Good chance here! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Cucurella with the clearance. That's rather hopeful. 5 minutes to add. And time is up. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Drogba voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim? So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous.
Drogba! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. Lampard, now it's Pedro Neto. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Threads one in. Danger averted for now. Chalobah. James. So just the one early goal to report so far. He's going for goal! It is a very, very good save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Mohamed Salah. He's through here. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Climbs up big! Could be danger, and again! He's scored! Arsenal are level. Simplicity itself.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without hesitation. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Palmer. Pedro Neto touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Played into space out wide. Cucurella makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. Now that looks a decent ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. James. Aimed beyond the defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front.
Oh, beauty dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that was vital. That's a cute ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's having a go! Oh, that was venomous!
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Madueke.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It's a searching pass. And that's a throw-in. That's good play. Chalobah promptly onto that, and that is that. Palmer. And he plays one through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Palmer.
Cucurella has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Nkunku.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to... Chance, surely! Off the post! It's a pretty loose pass. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Ødegaard. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Reece James. Coming on the field is number 27.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Added minutes has been
The
indicated.
final seconds now. Tries to play it through. Barcola in acres of space out wide. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?